Hello, aspiring call center agent. This is Nayumi Cee speaking. I'm back for another video. And yep, our topic for today is about 10 call center interview questions and answers plus tips. And as you can see, this is a video request from an aspiring applicant. Her name is Miss Divina Gracia Bobos. So shout out to you. Pardon if this is the only time that I can grant your request, but here it is. Also, I'd like to say shout out to Mr. J.R. Landingen. Number 10 question of this video would be from him, and it was a very good question. I would suggest for you to keep watching until the end of this video. And also would like to say congratulations to Mr. Jens Goyo for landing a job at Teleperformance. Congratulations and good job. And so yep, let's go ahead and get started. The very first question is, how are you feeling right now? So it may be a simple question, but I would give you first tips on how you can nail this question. So I didn't include this in the list of tips, but the best that you can answer this question is to not do a one-liner answer. So for example, you would say the interviewer would ask you, how are you feeling right now? And you would say, I'm okay. That's a one-liner, and for me, you should be adding more words to your sentences to make it more appealing. Alright, so yes, first or second tip would be honest with how you feel, but do not overdo it or do not overreact. So best also if you indicate positive feeling rather than negative ones. Alright, so instead of saying you are nervous, you are anxious, you're worried, say I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm ready, I'm enthusiastic, I'm fantastic, any positive words. Alright, so yep, I prepared, I believe, 2 sample answers for you. So yep, say this: I'm feeling excited today. I've been waiting for this interview to happen and couldn't believe I'm not doing it. But yes, when you say that you're excited, it should show in the tone of your voice and the expression in your face as well. So if you're saying this but you're not really excited, then that's the opposite of how you feel, and you're just faking what you're saying. And so another thing is that you can say, and as I mentioned, you can be a little honest, but do not overreact to it. And the best answer, or the best way to do that, is by doing the sample. So I'm feeling a little nervous today since this is the first time I'll take an interview, but I will do the best I can to answer every questions excellently. Right, so that's how you do it. And then don't say this. For example, some of those would be, I'm feeling super nervous today. My heart is beating so fast. I don't even know if I can make this interview today. But well, I think, and then you cut the sentences off. So that is a red flag. That is a no-no, and I would suggest for you not to do that. All right. Number 2 question would be, what is your long-term goal in life? So before, again, I'll give you the sample answer, I'll give you tips first. So first is, yes, your long-term goal may include running your own business, pursuing your profession, traveling the world, or simply living a humble life. But you should still include the company you're aiming to work for in that long-term goal of yours. So this question is asked in order for them to determine whether you'll be loyal to the company and stay longer, or will just leave after a couple of years to pursue something else. So by the way, pardon if I have to do this video this way, because I feel like I can give you more information if I will use it if I'll use a format like this rather than just speaking up front in the camera. Great. Okay, so yeah, a sample answer is this. Say this. Alright, so this is something that you should say. One of my long-term goals in life is to land a job in a company where I can stay with throughout the coming years and beyond, as I am planning to remain loyal in the company or in a company, earn promotion, and fulfill my dreams for my family. Alright, so as you can see here, it shows that you really wanted to stay in a company for that long, so this is a good point. Whereas the option for the second one is, this is something that you shouldn't say. So my long-term goal in life is to build my own business and become my own boss. I'm also dreaming of running my own business, but for now, I'll just work with you until I get enough money and courage to start my own. So this is a very good thinking, really. But this is not something that your interviewer will be happy to hear. So just don't say that. Alright, number 3 is, how can you describe your sense of style? Ako wala talaga akong style. Pero for this video, I'll give you helpful tips to nail this question. So this question is mainly asked to test your personality or character. So be yourself, pick your own style, but don't be too bold on choosing your style. So choose something elegant or casual, but still professional, right? So sample answer would be, say this. I would say that my sense of style is a little laid back and old-fashioned, with with ed, yet comfortable and still looks classy in its own way. Don't say this is, I always love fashion, and when it comes to my style, I prefer wearing something a little revealing, because for me that speaks elegance. So this could be a very good answer, except that the word revealing is not something professional, isn't it? Alright, so number 4 question would be, if you have 1 billion pesos right now, what will you do to it? So I think I've answered this question multiple times, but I'll give you tips first, of course. So yes, don't tell your interviewer that what you'll do with your money is to just spend it until it's all gone. So this is asked to test how good you are in terms of handling something big or important. Are you trustworthy, or are you a good steward? So yeah, instead, tell your interviewer you can invest it in buying more assets, build your emergency fund, or donate it to charitable causes, right? So yep, sample answer would be, say this. If I have 1 billion pesos right now, what I'll do with it is invest it in income generating assets, buy something we need, and donate part of it to charitable organization. So yeah, and don't say this is, if I have 1 billion pesos right now, what I will do with it is buy it with whatever I want and live life just like there's no tomorrow. So this is definitely a no. Right. Next question would be, by the way, comment down below if you're still with me. So yes, what was the scariest experience you ever had? And I'm gonna share it with you, like my personal answer to this question in a bit. So yes, share your personal experience where you got scared the most, but don't lie. You just state what you truly experienced. So did you see a ghost? Have you been on an accident before? Do you consider losing your job as a scary experience? So make sure to tell your interviewer why you were scared at that time. So this is asked to determine how you deal with difficult situation, as this can be applied to work too. Alright, so yep, sample answer that I have for you is just one answer, but yes, feel free to come up with your own answer based on the tips I gave you. So the scariest experience that I've always had was way back my high school days, when I thought my father is already about to die, as he had an attack at that time. So good thing, even when we panicked a lot, we were still able to give him first aid, and he was able to survive. So yeah, I'm happy that he was able to survive. And yeah, another scary thing that happened to me, by the way, was a year ago when I'd had my acne breakout so bad that I don't want other people to see me. And whenever I'm outside, I always wear a face mask so no one would be able to see my entire face and be scared looking at me. And so I've used this product. This is the Brilliant Skin Rejuvenating facial set, which I am currently selling at Shopee. I'll put the link in the description box down below if ever you're interested and you wanted to cure your acne as well and have glass skin. But I'm not yet glass skin, or my skin is not perfect, but it's far from what I have before, right? So yep, moving forward, I hope you're still with me. Number 6 is, what was the most challenging moment that you experienced in life? So helpful tips to nail this question would be, share your most challenging situation in life, may it be in school, in your previous job if you have, or in life in general. So don't forget to also share how you were able to overcome that, as it is something your interviewer would want to hear from you. So how do you handle situation as such? Right? So yep, here's my sample answer to that question. So the most challenging moment that I've experienced in life was when I took an engineering course way back college, even if I'm not really good in numbers. That's true. But I still did the best I can to finish it, and so I graduated from it. It's difficult, but I did. So yeah, you can also say this. One of the most challenging moment of my life was when I was given a tough project, which is to be a leader in a group project. I thought we can't make it, but with unity, we made it. Right? So yep, another question is, describe your favorite meal and why do you like it? I myself don't know what's my favorite meal, but yeah, I'll still give you tips to nail this question though. So yep, share your favorite menu and tell your interviewer why it's your favorite. So we do have, our own favorite meal, so just share it with your interviewer. So this question tests whether you have an attitude of being in detail or detailed. So attention to detail is a skill an employee should have. So yeah, you should be, I myself, I think I do have that. So yep, sample answer would be, my favorite meal is our meal during lunchtime, because most of the time it is freshly cooked, and what we have for lunch is either fried fish matched with vegetables, because what we eat in during our dinner time is what we have during lunch. Joke. Yeah. So next question would be, how well do you handle pressure? And I think I've answered this a lot of times. So helpful tips to nail this question is, yes, since pressure is always part of our life, we should be able to handle it very well. So it is something inevitable and will definitely happen at work. So share your practices in dealing with stress and pressure at work. Simple answer would be, say this: I am aware that pressure is always present at work and I can handle it very well by effectively dealing with it. And don't say this: I can't handle pressure. I am a type of person who immediately gives up the moment something becomes stressful. So don't do that. Don't say that, alright? So next question, which is the number 9 question: what was the happiest moment in your life? And helpful tips to nail this question: share what was the happiest moment in your life or what excites you the most. So this helps the interviewer determine what interests you the most or what makes you happy, because an employer should know this from their employees. Kailangan malaman nila yung kiliti mo. Char. Alright, so yes, I'll share with you my personal experience in the sample answer I'll give you. So yep, the happiest moment of my life was when I was able to convince, my father to come to Manila to attend my graduation. So my father is the type of person who wouldn't go away from the island where we live, but he granted my wish, and that made me the happiest daughter at that time. So yeah, I won't elaborate it, but yeah, we're at the last part of this video, or the last question. So number 10, what can you do for us that other candidates can't? And most of the time, if you're not prepared, and this was asked you, then you would really stutter, stumble, and fall, char. But yeah, I'll shout out to you if you're still with me until 14 minutes. You're great, amazing, and yep. Helpful tips in our discussion would be: share your unique characteristics that's necessary in that job, which you thought other applicants don't possess or are lacking. And of course, you have to show your strengths. This is asked to determine what stands out in you among the rest. So sample answer would be: the thing that separates me from the rest of the crowd is my flexibility. I can work at any time of the day regardless of what day it may be. I can work during holidays and even render an overtime when needed. Apart from that, I really enjoyed conversing with different types of people regardless of their age, education, and race. And yep, that's it. I hope you've learned something from this video. If yes, please visit our page. It's Nayumi Cee. You can like that page, please. And if you have a direct message to me, you can send me a direct message there. If you want me to refer you to the same company I'm working with, I can do that. Just send me your name and number. I'll submit it to our talent acquisition team. And yep, please make sure to share this video, like this video if you liked it. If not, give this a thumbs down. That's okay. Follow me on my social media accounts. Comment down below. I will reply to each of those. And yes, when you subscribe to my channel, please make sure to turn on the notification bell button. And yep, that's it. This is Nayumi once again. Have a good day. Take care always. I'll see you again next time. Bye.